Yep. Good evening, everyone. So last session we discussed about HTML page structure. Let me give you the summary of what we learned yesterday. We discussed about HTML page structure. What are the basics? HTML page must have extension .html or .htm. What is difference between them? There is no technical difference between HTML and HTML. Both are same. Which one is recommended? HTML is recommended. So generally when we export any HTML document, it will get extension as HTML, right? Next, we discussed about page starts with document declaration. Document declaration. Document declaration is defined the doc type HTML. What is purpose of document declaration? Document declaration, what it indicates? It indicates that we are using HTML5 version. So HTML5. If document declaration is not defined, then what will happen? Then actually browser uses a HTML4 parser. Parser means translator. So from HTML5 version onwards, document declaration is introduced. If you see the first line of any HTML page starting with doc type, then it is HTML5 version, right? Next important after that. So another important, we discussed about HTML have document scope. Document scope is defined by using HTML. Document scope is defined by using HTML. And important, I already told you, what is the scope outside document? We call it as lexical scope. That means several contents developers will keep outside document scope also, which is not recommended if you are not aware of technology. So professionally, we use lexical scope so that content will fast, execute fast, run fast, but they may have abnormal behavior. So to control that, you need to keep them inside a HTML scope only. And I told you about the language type for document. Language is defined by using which attribute? Language. This is required to tell which type of language content you are presenting in a page. That is done by using language. Next important, we have document have two sections. Every document have an head section and a body section. So what is difference between these two sections? What kind of information we keep in head section? What kind of content we keep in head section? In head section, generally what we do, we keep the content which is not directly delivered to page. The content is first stored in the memory, and from the memory it is delivered to the page. So we discussed about all these options. What are those options? In head, what are the options? We have title, link, meta, script, and style. Yesterday I showed you up to title and link. What is the purpose of link? You can link any external documents. And I showed you how to link a favorite icon. Am I right? Have you tried? Fav icon, I told you how to design. You successfully designed. Practically, you need to be perfect, right? So day by day concepts, whatever we are discussing in class, you finish them in practical. Because initially it looks very easy. That means initially it looks very simple, but later complexity will increase. So you need to be very strong in practical. So day by day, if you don't finish, you try to plan for practicing after few days, you can't catch. So that is the reason, try to finish the practical. What we discussed in class today, you finish by tomorrow. right? Then you will get perfection on what we are learning, because you can't catch the speed and complexity in later stage if you don't practice. Okay. So everyone have to try this favorite icon. I showed you how to put a favorite icon. Is it working for everyone? Right, good. What are the rules for favorite icon? Favorite icon must have extension .ico. And what can be the maximum size of favorite icon? 32 into 32. From 16 to 32 pixels, you can have that. Okay, that is the maximum size of a favorite icon. Okay, these are all the concepts that we learned up to now related to HTML page. Now in HTML page, we learned two sections. What are those? So 2 points. One is title, another one link. Now today we will see one more. So in the head section, we have meta. In the HTML page head section, we have another option, meta. Actually, the concept meta refers to metadata. It refers to metadata. Generally, metadata means information about your application. Metadata contains, already I showed you, package JSON contains metadata. Package JSON contains information about project. So what project you are using, which version you are using, what libraries you are using in the project, all such information is present inside package JSON. Meta actually refers to metadata, which means information about your page. And very important, meta is not for clients. So it is for browser and SEO. Meta is not for clients. That means whatever you write in meta, client is not going to see it. That means it is not visible to anybody. If it is not visible, then why you are writing? For whom you are writing? That means in a web page, what is the purpose of meta is, it is for browser and SEO. SEO is actually search engine optimization. It is search engine optimization. SEO is search engine optimization. So meta is for browser and SEO. Actually, meta have lot of things. What is SEO? I will tell you. Generally, meta is used to make the page responsive and SEO friendly. SEO friendly. These are the two basic requirements. These are the two basic important features of meta. Meta is used for making the page responsive and making the page SEO friendly. What is meant by responsive? I will tell you. Responsive is nothing but when you design a web page, the page can adjust itself according to device what user is using. That means if user is watching your website on a mobile, it will fit to mobile. He is watching on a desktop screen, it will fit to desktop. He is watching on a tab, it fits to tab. In mobile, he is watching landscape, rotated landscape portrait. According to that, it will adjust the content. These days, actually, you are learning HTML, CSS, JavaScript and all. In software companies, people who are already working on web development, that means from past 10-15 years, they are already working on web development. They are also recently coming to our UI, front end, full stack development classes, and they are learning again HTML, CSS, like some concepts. A person who is already a web developer and is working as a web developer from several years, why he need to again join the same concepts? Again, why he need to learn the same type of concept? Because he already know HTML, he already know CSS, JavaScript. Why he need to know the latest things? Because the web development have been changed. It's changed a lot from previous to now. Web development changed a lot. From past few years, web designing, web development is targeted towards smart devices. That means people can watch your content on mobiles. People can watch your content on smart watches. In that case, the traditional web designing is not enough. What those developers already know is not enough to match the current generation. That's the reason they need to update their skills. They need to update themselves to the latest concepts so that they can design apps suitable for latest generation. That is the reason we see regularly in our web designing front end and back end like concepts. People who are already working in web development, they are joining, they are attending our sessions. Why they are doing that? Because they know already, but they need to know what is latest. And actually they can explore by themselves. Nobody need to teach them because already they are developers. But they are joining because they don't have time to explore by themselves. Because already they are busy with their works. Then if somebody trains them, then it is faster for them. If they have to learn by themselves, they can learn because they are developers, they can learn, but time is not sufficient for them. That's the reason the latest web development is not as traditional as previously it is happening. In the latest web development, our main target is to make our pages, websites suitable and fit to any device that user is using. Earlier websites are not like that. Earlier websites are not suitable for smart device. If you try to open, even today, some websites, if you try to open, they will show a message saying that this page is too large, cannot open on mobiles. And of course, you have seen, suppose your mobile screen is this. In this mobile screen, you opened a website. So you opened any website on that mobile screen. That means in mobile browser, you opened a page. Now what happened is in this page, some content is present and this content is not enough. There is a lot of content outside. There is a lot of content outside. Outside means right side. Lot of content down, it's no problem. Lot of content is say right side. Now they are giving you a right scroll bar. Am I right? By using the right scroll bar, you will move left and right. Right? You need to slide left and right. These kind of designs are not acceptable in current generation. In the current generation, we never accept this kind of design. That means remember, as a web developer in the modern generation, your website should not scroll left, right. It should scroll only up and down, no left, right. If any website is still scrolling left and right, that means it is not a responsive website. A responsive website means it will fit to the screen and it will not allow the content to go outside screen. Outside screen means right side. Below it's okay. Any lengthy content you can scroll, but there should not be left right navigation, left right scrolling. And these kind of responsive things we can design. And for designing such responsive, lot of options are required. Out of that, meta is one option. Understood? That means what is the meaning of responsive? Responsive means making the page in such a way that it can fit any device. Making the page in such a way that it can fit device and it can change according to device. Not only fitting the device, it can change according to device. That is called responsive. So what does responsive? Responsive makes your content fit to any device. So that means it can be a mobile, it can be a tab, it can be a laptop or desktop like this, laptop, etc., watch like this, etc. So responsive makes your content fit to any device. That is important. Now, if anybody asked you how to create a responsive page, then your answer should be to create responsive page, lot of concepts are required. Out of that, one option is meta. You are learning one of the responsive option. That means you cannot say that by writing meta, it will become responsive, right? So to make a page responsive, lot of concepts are required. Some concepts will be in HTML, some concepts in CSS, some concepts using jQuery, JavaScript, and Bootstrap. Like by using all the mixture of that content, you can design a responsive page. Just by adding one concept, it cannot become responsive. So gradually we are going to make the page responsive. With that, for that, we need to use lot of options. Step by step, we need to handle those options. So initially, first important is we will see how we can use responsive with the help of what? Meta. Meta have two things, responsive as well as SEO friendly. To make responsive, what we have to do is, so Meta provides responsive attribute. Meta provides responsive attributes for page. So how do we write the attributes? We write like this: meta name is equal to viewport. Meta name is equal to viewport. And here meta content is equal to width is equal to device width, and initial scale is equal to 1. This is the meta configuration you have to write in head section. That is the meta configuration we need to write in head section. I will explain this. This will go in the head section of every web page in the modern generation. In the modern generation, when you are developing websites for the new smart devices and all, you need to make sure that this line is there in the head section of page. What does this line means? Actually, meta name indicates viewport. Viewport indicates which screen you are currently using. Viewport gets information about the client screen. It gets information about the client screen. Viewport means client screen. That means client means user. User is watching on mobile. How much that mobile screen width is present. In which orientation that mobile is present. Orientation means, landscape and portrait. Two types of orientations will be there. You turn your mobile horizontal, that means it is landscape, right? That means what is viewport? Meta tells the browser to get information about the screen where he is watching. That means browser can get information about the screen by using which attribute value? Viewport. Viewport tells the browser that he is currently watching on a watch. He is currently watching on a mobile. Viewport indicates which device. After that, what it will do? After knowing which device he is watching, automatically the content of page, its width will fit to device width. Understood? After understanding which screen he is using, how much width that screen is, and it will put your content to fit to that width. How much device width is there? Your content width will be that much. Your content width will fit according to device width. And after that, initial scale means initial zoom level. Scale is zoom level. Zoom percent, how much? 1 indicates 100%. That means normal zoom size. Sometimes if you think that people are watching your websites on smartphones, like, then little bit we will zoom the letter size and we will show them. Actually, in your browser also you can zoom. Control plus, control minus zooms the content, right? By default, how much zoom percent is present? 100. You can increase the zoom percent so that if they are watching on small screens, it will display large letters. So what is the concept of viewport? Viewport refers to so device screen. It refers to device screen. So which device screen they are using. And here content refers to your page content, and initial scale refers to zoom level 1 equal to how much? 100%. That is the option you have to define. That is important to configure. So what is the zoom percent? What is the content and all? I will just show you roughly this, how it is going to work. And if you want to test responsive, you do one thing. Here, note a simple point. To test responsive pages, download and install mobile simulator extension for Google Chrome browser. Because there are no good simulator for other browsers, Google Chrome have a good simulator. You can download that mobile simulator extension for Google Chrome browser. Then it is easy to test responsive pages. You can test in Edge also, any browser you can test. But these simulators will give you a clean idea on how actually your site looks like on different types of devices. What you do is, how to do this? Open your Chrome browser. This is Google Chrome browser. And in this Google Chrome browser, here what you have to do is, you have to type Chrome:/apps. You have Chrome apps. You can search for Chrome apps. When you search for Chrome apps, it will show you the Chrome apps like this. These are Chrome apps. At the bottom, you will see web store. You see there is a web store. In the Chrome apps, you have web store. You can select that web store. That means it will give you the same like Play Store. It will give you the web store of Chrome browser. In this web store, you can search for mobile simulator. You search for mobile simulator, you will get a mobile simulator extension. So this is mobile simulator. This is responsive testing tool. You select this mobile simulator, that is the mobile simulator, and there will be an option add to Chrome. Already I added to my Chrome. It is showing remove from Chrome. You will get a button here, add to Chrome. You just click it, it will add to Chrome. When it adds to Chrome, you can test your pages in the simulator. So you can download from here. So Chrome:/apps. In that, you go to web store and you search for mobile simulator and add. Okay, this is what you need to do. Once you add the mobile simulator, you can test your pages in different devices, how they look like. I will show you. let's see. So what I'm doing here now, let's go to the page. So here we have title and link. Title is used for displaying title, link. There is no order for these elements. Already I told you, attributes don't have any order. Tags also don't have any order. These tokens, any order you can give. That means in head section, what should be first? Anything. You can write link first after the title. It doesn't matter. So traditionally, I have written title, but it's not necessary that head will start with title. Wherever title is there, it will pick up, right? So there is no order. Here I am writing, so the option meta. And in this meta, I am defining here in the meta, I am configuring name is equal to, what is it? Viewport. And meta content is equal to, width is equal to what? Device hyphen width. Initial scale is equal to 1. Initial scale is equal to 1. That's what I defined. But currently in our page, we don't have any content. So temporarily what you do, put a body section. In the body section, you put some content in the page. I will keep some content in the page. Just copy some paragraph. I will copy some paragraph of information. So let me copy some paragraph. Okay. And just paste that paragraph here. I'll paste some paragraph like this. That's just a paragraph information we are having. So in the body section, later we will learn all attributes, but initially just I kept some content so that we can see what is there on the screen. Now, after you given viewport and width, device width and initial scale as 1, now let's open this in the browser. Actually, it is opening in the browser. It will show like this. We will do one thing. We will copy this URL and we will test this URL in the Chrome browser. In the Chrome browser, I will paste that URL, the same. Now you go to extensions. This is extensions button. You just added one Chrome extension. You click on extensions. You will find your extension mobile simulator. You select the mobile simulator, then you can see this is how it looks like. This is how it looks like. And very important here, you can see here so many lines are there. There are so many lines, some 10, 15 lines of logic, means content. Now observe here, I am changing the orientation of device. Right side, you will have a lot of options. You can select screen, you can select orientation here. That means you click the orientation, it rotates and shows you how much it looks like. And remember, there will be never horizontal scrolling. There will be no horizontal scrolling. There will be no horizontal scrolling at all. So you change the orientation, it will fit to the width. There is nothing like left, right scrolling. So you can change your device. You can change your device. You see a lot of device. I am selecting different device here. Suppose I am selecting on, suppose Apple Watch. Then you can see it shows on Apple Watch how it looks like. And here you can see it is just scrolling up and down. There is no left, right option. But the number of lines it is working. That means I'm just scrolling up and down. The number of lines it is working. And the number of lines are changing according to the screen. According to the screen. It fits according to the screen. Remember, any website is scrolling left, right, that is not responsive. That is not responsive. It fits the content according to the device. And for this, one important option is meta. To make responsive page, lot of things are required. But out of all, one primary option is meta. right? In lot of fresher interviews, out of 100 we have seen 98-99% in interviews for freshers. Everywhere this question is common. They will ask, tell me options that are required for making the page responsive. Because these days there cannot be development of any web application without responsiveness. So that is the reason it is the primary concept. So, and a lot of options are required. One option is meta. And observe here, zoom percent, how much here? Zoom percent only one I given. Suppose I want to little bit increase the size of letters. Then what I will do is, I will go here. Initial scale I will give 1.5. 1.5 is 150%. 50% size increase. You can see little size increased here. You can see the little size is increased here. And observe here, you see left right scrolling is there. Why? Because I already told you, only meta is not enough. Understood? Meta is one option. It fits according to screen, but it is not just enough. There is so many other things to come in that will make the perfect responsive page. But still, it is lot of scrolling up and down only. Only left right for lengthy words it given. That means the word which cannot break such words. For them, we will use CSS options. In CSS, we use a word break concept. With that, we will break the words which are not breaking. Then it becomes responsive. That is the reason only one option is not enough for responsive. This is not entire sentence scrolling. It is only the word which is not able to fit, it is scrolling. Right? And very important, I'm increasing the zoom percent here. Suppose I increase it 2. That means now the zoom percent will increase here. So once you refresh, you see little zoom percent of this page will be increased. So that means the letter size will be increasing and it will be displaying. This letter size will be increasing little bit. If you are watching on so less screen size, then we have to use this zoom percent. How to adjust? So that is defined by using what? Scale, initial scale, right? So what are the options in meta? Meta has a lot of things. In meta, we have a lot of options, but all are not required every time. So we use only one important option to make it responsive. What is that option? Meta name. Meta name is what? Viewport. And meta content is what? Width. Width is device width, and this is one responsive. Another important to make the page responsive. Responsive is another one we have. Meta have an option HTTP EQV. For making the page responsive, we have another option called HTTP EQV. HTTP EQV. So it uses an option called refresh. And content is equal to how many seconds to refresh. You can give some seconds to refresh. This is also an option used for responsive. This is also responsive. Responsive means not only just how it is being displayed, it is also how it is being delivered to you. Not just how it is being displayed, but also how it is delivered to you. For example, you are watching a cricket match. When you are watching a cricket match, some cricket match score you are watching in websites. And when you are watching in a website like suppose Cricinfo. Suppose this is Cricinfo, some cricket match is going on. When cricket match is going on, you can observe that these pages automatically refresh every few seconds. Because ball by ball, they need to give updated score to you. Then what they do is every few seconds, the page will reload. Every few seconds, the page will reload. That means the page is responding every few seconds to you. You just requested once, but every few seconds, you don't need to refresh. It will refresh automatically. For that, two different concepts are there. Is entire page is refreshing only a specific portion of page is refreshing. That depends. Suppose you see this is the home page. In this home page, you can observe this only scorecards are refreshing. That means entire page is not refreshing. Only that particular scorecard is refreshing. Only that scorecard is refreshing. That means only this scorecard is refreshing. If only scorecard is refreshing, not entire page refreshing, then this is actually done by using a concept called AJAX. If any website you are watching some content, only a part of that page is refreshing and reloading with new contents, then that is not responsively done. That is done by using what? AJAX. By using AJAX, they design such type of options so that entire page is not reloaded. Only a specific portion of page is reloaded. Portion of page reload. But when I go to the scorecard, detailed scorecard here, when I go to the detailed scorecard, the commentary, the score, everything will be reloading. That means entire page has to refresh again and again. That means not only specific part, entire page have to reload again and again, including this commentary and all. In that case, if entire page is refreshing every few seconds, that is actually done by using this line. It is actually managed by Meta. So Meta tells the browser that make a request to this page every few seconds. So initially clients make a request, then Meta re-requests that in every few seconds. And how many seconds? That you define using content. That means here 5 refers to 5 seconds. Understood? It refers to 5 seconds. If you want minutes, the number to be given in seconds only. That means 2 minutes, that means 120 seconds. You have to give the value in seconds only. The value should be in seconds. So that means the page will reload every few seconds. So any website which is providing some live data, like stock market, like news, like sports, all these pages will use this Meta option. And they will use this only when they want entire page to reload. If they want only specific part of page to reload, then they will not use this one. They will use another option. They use jQuery AJAX. By using that, they can manage, right? So initially, this is also important. Let's do this and see here. What I am doing, this is our page. This is our page. Let's go to the head section. Here I am adding. So here I am adding Meta. Meta have an option. Meta have now HTTP equi. The name is what? Refresh. And the content is equal to some 4 seconds I given. Now you see here, this is the page that we designed, and you can observe carefully. This page will be loading every few seconds. You can see here, this is the page, and see the reload button. Every 4 seconds it is flickering. Every 4 seconds it is flickering. But we don't have any new content pushing in, right? We have only same content. What those people do, they push in the new contents into it. That means they will add one more line into it. So after next reload, some new content will come. So a page can respond to the server. A page can reload from the server every few seconds without manually doing anything. That is also a concept of making the pages what? Responsive. So this is the pages how we can make responsive, right? Yeah. I'll zoom that. Yeah. This is actually the pages responsiveness. 2 options are there. What are the 2 Meta options? One is viewport. Another one is HTTP equi. HTTP equi. This is basic. Remember, Meta have a lot of things. We are learning only what we need in the beginning stages. Later, you will add so many others later when you are learning more concepts. So in the meta, to make responsive, these are the attributes. Next important, meta provides attributes to make the page SEO friendly, search engine friendly, search engine optimization, SEO friendly. So technically, Meta provides options to make the page SEO friendly. SEO friendly, search engine friendly. Search engine friendly is nothing but, for example, suppose here, let's open some Google search engine. In the Google search engine, I'm searching for, suppose, some content like best software training institute in Hyderabad. I am searching for some best software training institute in Hyderabad. I used these words. And when I used these words, some results came. Some results are here. Now the point here is, who is responsible for searching for these words and showing us these results? Actually, this is done by Google robots. Google robots, we call them as web spiders and web crawlers. This is not human work. This is artificial intelligence, robot work. That means a human is not doing anything here. Complete artificial intelligence is working, and we have robots for that. And those robots are called web spiders and web crawlers. Web crawlers, web spiders are responsible for searching for the data that you are looking for and showing the results. Now the point here is, so robots are responsible for doing the searching work. Now the question here is, why these robots given these people in the top results? Why these robots given these people in the top results? Why that website is top in the results? Some website, Excel or something. So the first reason why they are top in the results, the first reason is they are paying to Google for that. They are paying money for that. You pay money to Google, they will keep your site top in the results. That is business. Google is not any social welfare company. It is not a social welfare service, right? Google is not doing any social service to you. That is the reason. Otherwise, they will get Nobel Prize immediately. Yes, na? Right? Your life is not there without Google, right? In the current generation, then why they can't give a Nobel Prize to Google? They have to give. Why they will not give? Because they cannot give Nobel Prize, because they are not doing any social service to you. They are doing business with you. That they are helping you because they are getting money from you. That is only the point. That means that is the reason. The point here is why these people are in the top, because they are paying to Google. Google have a business called AdWords. Google have a business called AdWords. So you can open this Google AdWords. You can register yourself. You can give your website details. Even their marketing people will visit your company physically also. Google marketing people will come. They will take your requirements and information, and they will say that leave it to our technicians. Our technicians will sit on it, work it, and they will keep your results in the top. For that, you need to pay money. And do you know, this is not simple. This is very complex. That means a lot of money. For example, how you say they are paying money? You can see the result beside it, there is AD. Am I right? Beside the result, if there is AD, they are paying money. And do you know, this is not cheaper. This is very costly. Do you know how much costly this is? If I click on this now, if I click on this link now, I clicked on that link. These people, this XLR.in, these people have to pay Google, approximately 5 rupees for click. Only for one click. That means they are taking one customer to their website. For that, so they charge even 10 rupees, 15 rupees, depending on demand. That means they charge minimum 2 rupees, 3 rupees, 5 rupees to even 15, 20 rupees per click. Per click. That means one person visits, then per click, that they have to pay 5 rupees. That is costly, very costly. But still they are doing that. That means they have good business with that. Now the point here is search engines are under the control of artificial intelligence. They are under the control of robots. And when they show results, first priority they will give for whom, from where they have business. That means who are paying. They will sort out them and they will put them in the top results. After that, you see some people are not paying. Scroll down, ads done, finish it. Now others will come here. After ads, others will come here. Now the question is, why other people are in top results? They are not advertising. They are not advertising. Then why other people are in the top results? Why they are in the top results, whether if they are not advertising? It doesn't depends on rating and all these things. So it doesn't depends on rating, reviews and all these things. Reviews will affect, rating will affect little. That doesn't matter at all. Actually, the main concept here is why they are at the top. That is because of a concept called SEO. Search engine optimization. Search engine optimization means, actually, I will tell you a simple point. Generally, we have Naresh IT. Actually, we have our website, NareshIT.com, NareshIT.in. We have website. To maintain our website, approximately per year, it will take 10,000 per year. Per year to maintain our website, it costs 10,000. For you, for a normal website to maintain with your general portfolio and details, it will take 3,000, 4,000 maximum per year. Per year, 3,000 or 4,000 maximum to maintain your own site. To purchase your own domain, to keep your own content, it will take maximum 3,000-4,000. For us also, it will take approximately maximum, because we have a lot of data to store, we need to buy more memory. Then it will take approximately 10,000 per year. But do you know, we have 3-4 members of SEO people in our company. Those people's responsibility is to keep this in the top results, and their monthly salary is 30 to 40,000. And their work is nothing else, just monitoring this SEO. And their monthly salary 30 to 40,000. And what is their work? To keep the results top. That is their job. If we remove those 3 people who are working on this SEO concept for just 4 days, we say that sit idle for 4 days, then our website will go somewhere bottom in the results. Nobody can see. That means the statistics will change. So that is the reason these days this became a business. People started learning digital marketing as a course. You know, earlier digital marketing is just a concept, but now it became a course. People are learning it like a course, SEO course. Right? That means their job is, because people are getting more money for that. So that their job is keep the results top in the results. But it is not easy. It is not so easy. It's very difficult. Why it is very difficult? Because millions of people are trying for that. And very important is 24 hours they need to monitor. They need to check how people are searching. Because these robots, I told you, web spiders and web crawlers. These spiders and crawlers, crawlers. These robots are artificial intelligence robots. They are uncertain. They change their behavior very regularly. That is not under the control. So these developers have to work too hard to make the results top in the result. Because remember, these days, nobody visits second page results. Even you don't scroll down, you will just see top 4 or 3 results only. Am I right? In that case, if any website you developed and it is not in the search results, then what is use of that website? That means these days, digital marketing, everything. That means we are doing digital marketing. That is the reason we have to give publicity digitally, and we need to promote ourselves digitally, and we need to make our content robot friendly, so that robot can easily find out and show in the results, because these are very uncertain, and for that we need lot of things to do in our web page. And in that, one key role is played by whom? Meta. Meta makes your pages SEO friendly. That means these robots friendly. And only SEO is enough? Means only Meta is enough? No. Lot of other things also involves. You have to follow some standards, some rules, then only they will do. Because these robots will change their mind regularly. I hope you people know, even today you can watch on YouTube channel. You can go to YouTube today and see on YouTube channel, few years back, Google CEO and Facebook CEO were interrogated by American Congress, US, FBI, right? US security agency is their FBI. Those people have interrogated Sundar Pichai. That video is still available on YouTube. Watch it. So they will ask him a question. They ask him a question like, why on Google, when I search for the word idiot, it shows Donald Trump photo? It shows Donald Trump photo. It showed for a lot of months. It showed that photo. They asked that why it is showing that, and listen to his answer on YouTube. It is there. Still video is there. Listen to his answer. He says that that is not under our control. He says that our crawlers are responsible for that. He used the word crawler. Remember that. You can watch that video. Our crawlers are doing this. Crawlers are doing this means what? Somebody is searching. They are not interested in Donald Trump. They are searching Trump, idiot, idiot, Trump. In Google, they are searching like that. Then these crawlers think that his first name or last name is idiot. Right? Then next time when anybody searches only for idiot, then this will come. That is defaming a great person. Means great person means his own way. Right? That means you are defaming a person at president level. That is not great. That is the reason they said that you have to control, otherwise we have to block you. And for that they are taking some precautions, but still it is not under control. Artificial intelligence is never under control. They are taking some precautions. They are taking precautions means immediately take down those details, remove those details. So, but it is not under control. This is all because of web spiders and web crawlers. So you will see the interrogation of both Facebook CEO and Google CEO. These two people were interrogated because these two people are the main culprits in the current generation. These people are leaking your data. Your entire data is leaked, right? You know, Facebook, several people create clones of your same account. Have you seen that? Right? That is not safety. That is not safety. You can see the YouTube video of Facebook CEO interrogation. They will ask him, can you tell me in which hotel you stayed last night? He says that, how do I tell? It is my safety, my security. How do I tell? Then they ask him, then how you are exposing everybody's details? He stayed here. He just been here. How you are telling those details to others? You can't tell yourself where you stayed. Then how you are exposing everybody's details? You went there. You have been here. How you are telling that? That's not great. That is not secured. These are all issues with artificial intelligence. The main point here is how we can make our web pages more robot friendly. For that, lot of things are required. In that, we have some meta options. How to write the meta options? Let's see. First option, to make SEO friendly, meta have an option. Meta have char set. Char set, character set. You have to define UTF-8. This is the character set you have to write. Meta character set UTF-8. This is one option which is required for making the page SEO friendly. Actually, what does this means? Character set. That means you are telling the robot, so which scripting language is used in page. Which scripting language is used in page? That is what you are telling. Scripting language means it is not general programming. That means it is indicating that is it scripting languages like is it English, or is it suppose Arabic, or is it Chinese, Japanese? So it is Chinese, Japanese. What kind of language you are using? That is defined by using character set UTF-8. The character set UTF, what is 8? I will tell you. 8, it is nothing but generally which scripting language is used for page. What is the character set? Character set is nothing but you are writing programming languages. You are learning C, C++, Java, and all these programming languages you are learning. When you are learning these programming languages, you are using English. When you are using English, generally what you are doing is when you are writing the program in English, the compilers, the translators are going to recognize how much memory to be allocated. And for English type of language, 8-bit memory is enough. For English type of language, 8-bit memory is enough. That means if you are using English, 8-bit, 8 refers to 8-bit. 8-bit is good for what kind of language? English. But if you are using languages like Arabic, Chinese, because some other countries, you will see that their programming, their language is not English. Entire programming will be in Chinese. So Japanese, Chinese, Arabic, programming languages, they will be not in English, right? That is the reason everybody cannot survive in every area. For example, you know, Japan is very highly forward in artificial intelligence. Japan is highly forward. That means you can say 10x forward than the rest of world. 10 times forward than rest of world. Japanese artificial intelligence. Then why everybody don't go to Japan as a software engineer? Japanese software engineer's salary is 4 times than an US software engineer, higher. Then why people don't plan to go to Japan? If they want technology, they are looking for technology. Only one problem is everything is in Japanese. Their softwares, their technology, everything is in Japanese. Learning English is too much for us. Learning English in English is too much for us. Again, learning Japanese and writing programming in Japanese, impossible. That is the reason we give up, because we don't call ourselves as high technicians, because there are Japanese people, Iran people, you know, Iran, Israel, world's intelligence people, world's top intelligence agency. In NASA, 70% are Israelis. In our ISRO, 30% Israelis are there. Right? The point here is their all technology is in Israel language. And the point here is you are not a programmer who can handle those kind of things. But remember, computer technologies can handle different types of languages. And for that, they need to allocate memory. So if it is English, how many bits are enough? 8 bits are enough. If it is a little bit large size characters, you see Chinese characters are very large. Then in that case, we need 16 bit. We need 16 bit. If there are more, suppose you see Arabic characters are more larger than Chinese. They need more memory for translating. And for that, we need 32-bit. We need 16-bit, 32-bit, 64-bit like size. That is, you have to tell the translator, you have to tell the search engine robots that this is not designed in English. Then what search engines will do is, search engines will tell that I detect that your language is English and you are trying to watch some website which is not in your language. Do you want me to translate? Have you seen these days a lot of websites give that option? They will say that this is designed in some other language. Do you want me to translate? Have you seen that? Right? That means in several websites, I think, where you can see this. Suppose I say React.js. You see, this is React.js. And here you see, here, these are languages. You can see different languages. This is an Arabic language. When I opened Arabic language, immediately a prompt came saying that translate page from Arabic to English. How it knows it is Arabic? How it knows that it is Arabic? Can it read Arabic? Robots can read Arabic? No. They detect based on character size, based on bit size. Based on the bit size, character size, they detect. So it is very important to tell the search engines about which language you are using. Is it English or is it non-English? If it is non-English, more size to be allocated. So for that, we have to use this option. What is that option? Character set. What does 8 refers to? So 8 refers to, we are using US, UK, any type of English. Is it US English or UK English or anything? Now one doubt will come. Yesterday I written HTML language English. Na? What is difference between these two? Why these two? Actually, this is for browser. Understood? This is for browser and this is for SEO. Search engine optimization. UTF-8 is to tell which type of memory to be allocated. And this is to tell what type of content is present inside the page. Is it US English? Is it UK English? Which type of language content is present? About the content it is showing and it is given to browser. This is not for browser. This is for whom? SEO. This is for SEO, not for browsers. To tell the search engines that you need a lot of memory for translating. Because it is 8-bit, it is 16-bit, it is 32-bit, we write like that. That is depending on the bit size, right? This is one option for SEO friendly. There is another option. Meta have one more important. Meta name is equal to keywords. And content is equal to, here you have to type some keywords used to find your page. Find your page. This is what you have to do. Another important meta option is keywords. Another option is keywords. Keywords means how a robot can find your page. How robots can find your page. Robots can find your page. They can find your page according to these keywords only. They can find by using keywords. So what you have done in Google search box, you are typing some words. In Google search box, when you are typing some words, then what it will do is it will verify what words they are using. And they will search, are these words present in their website? And will they read entire website? No, they will not read entire website. They will read only meta. In the meta, they will verify, are these words available? If those words are available, then they will show in the search results. Observe carefully here. What we done, NareshIT website came in search results. Na? Suppose I will open nareshit.com. This came in search results when I searched for best software training institute in Hyderabad. Those are the keywords I used. And observe here, right click, inspect, or to get more clarity, instead of inspect. Inspect is okay, but to get more clarity in the code, you can say page source. View page source. It will open in a separate screen. And this is the source, and you can see how much meta is written here. Lot of meta is written here. You can scroll down, see lot of meta is present in this page. Lot of meta is used in this page. So top, bottom, everywhere you can see this is all the top. You can see this all meta is there. And observe carefully, in the meta they used some keywords. You can see they used the keywords. What is the keywords here? So best online training institute, best software training institute. So best software training institute for online. And you see best institute for online courses, classes, tutorials in India, US, UK, Australia. Because we don't know how people will search. You will search like, you will search Java course. You will search Java course by this person. You will search Java course with certificate. You will say Java course with job guarantee. Right? You will search Java course with tutorials. You will search for Java tutorials like that. Certification course. That means there are so many ways of searching. How do I know you will search? That's the reason we put all keywords. We will put lot of keywords, and these are not standard. They should be changing. That is what our SEO people will do. These are not standard. That means after few days, these words will be changing. You will be searching for something else, or you will be changing the words order. Our developer have to keep on monitoring what are the keywords used for searching. And those keywords use changes. He changes regularly. If he don't change the new keywords, he can't catch. That is the reason websites, remember, if there is no meta in a website, the website will work, no problem. But the website is not going to display in search results. If it is not going to display in search results, there is no use. Because business happens only when anybody knows you in search. Right? That is the reason. The point is, meta is very important to make the pages two things. Page responsive, another one is SEO friendly. And for SEO friendly, lot of options are required out of these. And you see, they are using a plugin, SEO plugin. They are designing this using WordPress. They are designing using WordPress, and they are using an SEO plugin. What that plugin will do is, they don't need to come to source and edit. In that plugin, they will put new keywords. It will put here. Automatically, that will push into this. Plugin is nothing but a small software. A small software extension. You put that plugin and you type what you want. It will write the logic for it and put it here. That means our developers need not to write the logic every time. They need to just tell what are the words to be in that logic. It will take care about that. Such plugins are used by developers to handle. You can see it is some Yoast SEO premium plugin. Premium plugins are not free. We have to pay money for that. We purchase these plugins and we use these plugins. And these plugins will make developers' life easy because they don't need to manually write the logic. You just write the logic. You just tell the situation, keywords. It will write the logic and put it in the page. That's important. These kind of options are very important. So this is one important point you need to know for meta. So meta have character set, meta have keywords. One more important, in the meta we have meta name is equal to, meta name is description. Meta name is equal to description, and content is something about your site. That means you can say some summary about your site. You can give description. That means generally what happens in the search results, it finds your page because some keywords are matching. It is going to find your page. After finding the page, it will show results. In the results, observe carefully here. When it gives the results, so it is going to give the results. These are the search results. Yeah, I will give here Google. Yeah, here we say best software training institutes, and you can see the search results came. In the results, you can observe under that result, under every search result, you can see under every search result, there is some 2 lines description. Am I right? That means how a robot can make a summary of my site. They will not make any summary. They will just pick up the summary that we written. That means this summary, that means they found our website and they have to show in results. In the results, they have to show summary, what this website provides. That means this website provides these courses, these contents and all. Is a robot making summary? Robot is not making summary. Why? Because you see how much time taken to search. 0.53 seconds it searched and it got these million of results. That means in 0.353 milliseconds, have we done it? Does it done doing all the summary work and returning us? No, it is not doing the summary and all. You return the summary, it picks up and display. That means if your website is found in such results, then what is the detail about website to show? That is also designed by our developer only. That is created by using which option? Description. By using description, we design that. By using description, we write the summary. So these words are used for finding your page, and these are used for knowing about your site. If anybody wants to know what you are providing in the summary, it should display. All that information comes by using what? Description. These are all the contents comes in Meta. Meta have a lot of other things which you will learn in later stages, situation wise. As of now, these are enough. So finally, you understood the summary of this concept. That means Meta contains what? Meta contains few options we have seen here. First, what you have seen, Meta have viewport. Meta have viewport. Another one, Meta have character HTTP EQV. Meta have an option called character set. Meta have an option called keywords. Meta have an option called description. These are important things for Meta. Some are used for responsive, some are used for SEO friendly. Tell me which are responsive. Viewport is responsive, HTTP EQ is responsive. And what are SEO friendly? Character set, keywords, description, author, so many other details will be there. These are SEO friendly. So these are very important to keep in the head section. Okay. I will give this example into the classroom, what we written. So what we have to write here, Meta name is equal to keywords. Suppose it is a shopping site. So if it is a shopping site, suppose I said online shopping, like best offers, right? So some cheap mobiles like this, and offers on electronics, something like this. We use some keywords, right? And after that, so we define some like minimum 50% of all such keywords people write. Now another one is Meta. Meta is what? Name. Name is what? Description and content. So it is a online shopping site. So with the best offers like this, we detailedly write some summary. All such information is defined by using Meta, right? These are the options. So I will copy this. This is one basic thing. One more we need. What is it? Character set. We are adding Meta as what? character set, UTF what 8. Actually, UTF stands for Unicode Transformation Format. It is a standardization. Unicode Transformation Format. That means it is a standardization given for characters used in software programming. Software programming languages use different type of character sets. Those standards are maintained by UTF, Unicode Transformation Format. According to UTF standards, 8-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit will be there, right? That is Unicode Transformation Format. These are in the head section. Now, this is the example program. I will copy this into the classroom, right? Yeah. So this is in the head section. Now, in head section, 2 more options are there. What are those? Style and script. But style and script we will learn later because they are related to CSS and JavaScript. Just we will keep a note here. So styles are used to embed CSS into page. And syntactically we write like this: style type is equal to text/CSS like this. And the scripts are used to embed JavaScript into page. So it is used even for server side, client side, different types of script. And here we use script. Script type is equal to text/JavaScript. And we also use src, any file name if required. This is what generally script. But we will learn later about them because they are related to CSS and JavaScript. So scripts and styles. So in the head section, you will regularly see title, link, meta, and script and style. So that is the summary for head section. The head section contains options like title, like link, like meta, like script, and style. These are the commonly seen concepts in the head section of a page. Right. Now, once we know the head section, means what to keep in the head section, how it is defined. Now, important is body section. And body section, already I told you the point. What is the intention of body section? It defines the content to present in workspace, browser workspace. If you want to load any content directly into browser workspace, we have to define by using body. Syntactically, we write like this: body. And now, important, body have a lot of attributes. Body have important attributes. Body have a lot of attributes. What are attributes for the body section? I will tell you here. Body token contains the following attributes. We have so many attributes for body. Number 1, we have body can be defined with BG color. BG color is nothing but it sets a background color. And we have text. Text is it sets text color. Foreground color you can set by using BG color, background color, and text color by using text. So body section defines what is the content you want to display on screen. And very important, the body section contains these 2 options, that is BG color and text. So what you do now here, let's see how this works. A simple point I will explain. See, generally, I will go to the meta. I will remove this refresh because I don't want refresh until I need to refresh manually. Yeah? Now here, what we are doing in the body section, we are typing something, some paragraph is there. You type some sentence in that body. Now body have lot of attributes. In that first important BG color. BG color defines what background color you want. And this is one important you need to know here is actually, so you need to note is HTML colors are defined in three different ways. HTML colors are defined in three different ways. Number one, we define color name. Number two, we define shade name. And number three, we define hexadecimal code. These three things we use. That means HTML colors are defined in three ways: color name, color shade name, and hexadecimal code. I will tell you that. Actually, there are so many ways of colors, but HTML supports only three. In CSS, you will learn more. In CSS, lot of other colors you will learn. In HTML, others are not supported. You can define color only through color name, shade name, and hexa code. Actually, color name is nothing but you can simply write red, green, blue like this. This is color name. What is color shade name? Color shade name is like lime. Lime is what? Lime is what? Light green. So we say lemon. Lemon is what? Light yellow. Right? These are shade names. So that means I can give like light red. I can give light gray. These are shade names. These are color names, shade names. You can give a color name, you can give a shade name. So background color, text color. You can see here, I am defining BG color. Just for your understanding sake, we'll see the preview here. Now you see BG color. I am giving the background color name. Color name is red. That is the color red. I am giving color as green. Green, that is the green color, it is there. Now I am using, here I am changing this and I am saying lime. Then lime is a color. So I am giving some light gray like this. You see light gray. These are shade names. You can give color name and you can give a shade name. The color names and shade names can be defined. We are giving color and shade names. And you can give hexadecimal. Actually, hexadecimal code starts with hash and 6-character code, or it can have hash and 3-character code, and 3-character code can be there. 6-character code or 3-character code can be there. And how the code is defined? Actually, hash, you have to define RGB. This is 3-character code. That means red, green, and blue value. Red, green, and blue value. Or you can give like this, RRGGBB. That means same, red, green, and blue. But for red, 2 values, green, 2 values, like that. First place, red place, second place, green, third place is blue, because every color comes from this 3 combination only. And remember, this is just combination. This is just combination, not value. This is just combination. That means this is just color combination. Color combination. Color combination is this. What are color values? Every color, that means either red or green or blue. Every color, so blue. So every color actually starts with, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And A, B, C, D, E, F. These are the color codes, color values. 0 to F is the color value. red or green or blue, any color will be from 0 to F. And what is this 0 to F? 0 to F is nothing but actually 0 is the darkest shade and F is the bright. That means gradually from 0 to F, brightness will be increasing for color. Brightness will be increasing for color. That is the color shades actually. That means 0 is the darkest shade and F is the brightest shade, lighting. That means, so 0 to F, color brightness will be increasing. Brightness will be decreasing from F to 0. And very important, suppose I have to write the colors. That means you should write the colors like this now. How do we define here? Body BG color is equal to hash. I return F00. This refers to red. This refers to red. Why it refers to red? First place is red. Second place is green. Third place is blue. And red is F means bright color. And blue and green are 0. Dark. That means dark means black, almost black. That means there is no blue and green, only red is there. Understood? That means, for example, I want to give green color. Then what you can do? Body BG color is equal to 0F0. This gives which color? Green. Green color. So blue color means you know. That means body. So we can see BG color. You can give here hash 00F. This is for which one? Blue. You can mix red, blue, green, blue, and you will get different colors now. You will get different colors combination. And very important, this can be written in 6 characters also. That means hash 00FF00. This indicates which color? Green. 2 values for green, so that you can mix more shades in green, right? So that is advantage of 6 characters, but 3 characters enough. If you want more shades in that color, then you can go with 6 characters. For example, see now here, observe here, I am using hash. I am writing hash here, hash, and I am using here. So that is 0F0. This is green. I want to make the green little dark. Then this F I will give as A. That means more dark green. Am I right? Less than A. Less than A means behind A, you have to go with 9. That means I am giving 5, more darker green. Right? More darker green. I am going with 2, more darker green. More darker green. And 0, almost dark. That means it is black. And if I say FFF, that means it is all bright white. And in that, I am using like here 0F0, green color. F also, this is the, that means it is a combination of what? Green and blue. Green and blue. But I want to reduce the blue shade. Reduce the blue shade. Then I will go with A. Blue shade is reducing. Am I right? Last value belongs to blue. Blue shade is reducing. Then green will be increasing automatically. I will go more. That means I will give 4. Then it is more green. So blue shade is increasing here. Suppose blue shade I want to decrease. Green shade I want to decrease. Blue shade I want to increase. Then here A. Then blue shade is increasing now. I said 4 or 3. Now blue is more. This depends on different type of color combinations you are giving. This is 6 characters. You can give FF00FF. That means you can give 6 characters. You can give 3 characters. HTML supports only these 2 types of color shades. So either you give color name or you can give color shade name, or you can give hexacode. hexacode. This is for background and this is for text. Text is equal to, suppose I given white. So that means you can see the text is white. Text is white means here that output is not there actually, that is white. I'm just using a plugin to show side by side. So this is white. Or you can give a combination. Instead of this, what you can do? Instead of this, you can use hash FFF. That means it is white and this is what? So this is also 00. Then it is blue and white. We can add the color combinations in this way. Understood? Later in CSS, lot of other colors will be there. So in the body section, these are the two attributes, BG color and text. Body have lot of other attributes, background, pictures and others that we will see in tomorrow session. Right? Tomorrow we will discuss about other options. Tomorrow you will see, we will try to design backgrounds of some official websites so that you will see colors, pictures, how they are kept in the background, right? You will understand. We can create like Netflix like screens in the background, that we will see that, right? Tomorrow we'll continue, right? Yeah. And anybody have not having the classroom code, you can note down the classroom code. So the previous notes and the current classroom related notes, everything will be in this Google Classroom code. Right? For examples and all, we will post into this code. Okay, na? Right. That is the classroom code. This is the Google Classroom code for that. Okay. Then tomorrow we'll continue, right?